Good afternoon, everyone. So what we will do, we need to, I will ask the question and you people will send the answer in chat. Okay. And also send the answer directly to me. Okay. Do not send to everyone. Send the answer in chat to me. I don't want anyone to unmute themselves. You need to be remain mute till the time there is nothing to talk. Understood? If you need to ask any question, you can talk. Otherwise, don't unmute yourself. Okay. So the first question is. What was the place called where the education was held in pre-British India? That place where education was given in pre-British India. Okay, Saksham, correct answer. Others? Be quick, be quick. Shivani, that was not Bengal and Bihar. What was that place called where education was given? That means teaching learning process was taking place. What was that place called? In pre-British India, where like today you have schools. That time, what was the place where the people were getting education? That is the question. The rest all answer is correct except Shivani. Shivani, your answer is not correct. It is not Bengal and Bihar. I'm not talking about state. Now you are correct. It's Pathshala. Manjit, you need to be active. Otherwise, I will throw you out. If I am not getting answer from your side, I'm just going to throw you out. And then don't give the test also. You are not required in the test also. If this is the condition you people are having. Okay, who used to teach in Pathshalas? Who used to teach in Pathshalas? Be quick, huh? Yes, correct answer till now. Guru used to teach in Pathshalas. Now, next question is which kind of which kind of education system these Pathshalas were following? Which kind of education system Pathshalas were following? Correct answer, flexible system of education was there in the these Pathshalas. Where did the Christian missionaries establish their headquarters? At which place? Where did the Christian missionaries established their headquarters? Where did the Christian missionaries establish their first headquarters? Shivani, correct answer. Others, still waiting for your answer. Correct answer. It is Sherampur. That is the correct answer. That is near Kolkata. Next question is, who opened Kolkata Madrasa and when? Who opened Kolkata Madrasa to promote the study of Arabic, Persian, and Islamic law, and when? Okay, Ria has given correct answer. Others, be quick. Yes, Shraddha, correct answer. It was in 1781 and the answer is Warren Hastings. So Warren Hastings set up the Calcutta Madrasa, opened the Calcutta Madrasa to promote the Persian and Islamic law, and Arabian, Persian and Islamic law. Okay. When was the Committee of Public Instruction set up? And what was it work? What was the work of this public Committee of Public Instruction? Okay, Yuva, that is correct answer. But what was the work of this public committee or Committee of Public Interest? Sorry, Instruction. Yes. Manjeet, are you sleeping? Do not sleep. This will help you in test. And I want to tell you one more thing. If any of the student getting below 16 in PT8, you need to give me in writing why your marks is less. Understood? And that thing I will forward to principal sir. Understood? So I want in writing if you get less than 16 marks. You are correct. Ria correct. Shivani correct answer. Shaksham correct answer. This Committee of Public Instruction was set up in 1823 and it was set up to regulate the distribution of grants for development of education. So that was work of Committee of Public Instruction. So basically to regulate the grant. Understood? Okay, which language does this Committee of Public Instruction encouraged? Study of which language this Committee of Public Interest encouraged? Which language was encouraged by this Committee of Public Instruction? Yes, correct answer. The study of Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the correct answer. So it opened two Sanskrit colleges. And what was the place where they opened the Sanskrit colleges and when? To promote the Sanskrit language, they opened two Sanskrit colleges. Now, at which place they have opened and in which year they have opened, that you need to tell me. Okay. Yes, correct. You are correct. Shivani, correct. Okay, correct. Okay. In Calcutta, they have opened in 1824, and in Delhi, they have opened in 1825. Okay, that is correct. Who found? Okay. Okay, what is the difference between Orientalist and Anglicist? What is the difference between Orientalist and Anglicist? Be quick, huh? What is difference between Orientalist and Anglicist? Yes, correct. Saksham, your answer is correct. Correct. Okay. Now, correct answer, Ria. Rishabh. See, having knowledge is another thing. Basically, they were having knowledge. The fight was not of having knowledge. What was the fight between Orientalist and Anglicist? The fight was the Orientalist wanted the people to learn in Indian language, Indian culture, Indian tradition, right? But this Anglicist, they wanted that people should learn in English. They should move towards Western education, right? That was the total fight between Orientalist and Anglicist. Yes. So the answer of Saksham is yes. Saksham has answered Orientalists favored development of Sanskrit and Persian language, whereas Anglicists emphasized upon the English language. Not only they were knowing the language, in fact, they wanted the people to go through their opinion. Understood? Give me three names of Orientalist. Three names of Orientalist. I want three names, three name of Orientalist. Okay, Saksham, correct answer. Others, be quick to answer. We don't have that much of time. Answer is correct. William Jones, Henry Thomas Colebrook, and Nathaniel Hallett. Answer is correct. Pulkit, what have you written? Everything is wrong. All spelling is wrong. You have mixed and cooked some khichdi here. Okay, next is give me name of at least two Anglicists. Name of two Anglicists. Okay, correct. Saksham, correct answer. Correct answer, Yuva. Correct. Okay. Till now I have got the correct answer, and the answer is James Mill and Thomas Babington Macaulay. Now, about Macaulay we have read ahead, and if you see James Mill, we have read about James Mill in our first chapter. Yes? In the first chapter, we have read about James Mill. Yes. Now tell me, when was this Macaulay's Minute published? When was this Macaulay's Minute published? So basically this Anglicist, that means James Mill and this Macaulay, they both were Anglicists. They were having the opinion that people should move towards Western education. They supported English as the language. They emphasized English language. Yes, correct answer till now, everyone. That is 2nd February 1835. In 2nd February 1835, Macaulay's Minute was published. Now, can anyone tell me what was there in the Macaulay's Minute? What was the aim of this Macaulay's Minute? See, basically what happened, we just discussed about the Committee of Public Interest, Instruction, sorry. So we just discussed that in 1823, Committee of Public Instruction was set up, right? Now what happened, this Macaulay, he was Anglicist. Right, he was in favor of English language, in favor of Western education. Now what happened? Macaulay was appointed the chairman of this Committee of Public Instruction. Understood? So when he was appointed the chairman of Committee of Public Instruction, then he actually emphasized on the English language and Western education. Understood? So there is connection between Committee of Public Interest and this Macaulay. So this Macaulay was appointed chairman of Committee of Public Instruction. Okay. Every time I get confused in this name. Okay. So everyone has answered. Clearly laid down that the sole aim of the British would be promotion of Western literature and science among the Indians. Yes, this is the correct answer. Anyways, this Macaulay was Anglicist, right? He was in favor of English language and Western education. So as he was appointed the chairman of this Committee of Public Instruction, he focused on this Western education and science. Understood? The promotion of Western literature and science. That means emphasized on English language and Western education. Understood? Now after this, he published this Macaulay Minute in 1835. Okay. When was Charles Wood's Dispatch published? When was Wood's Dispatch published? Correct answer. Riya, correct answer. Yuva, Shivani, everyone correct? Till now, you have given correct answer. The answer is 1854. In 1854, this Charles Wood Dispatch was published. Now tell me, which language was taken as the medium of instruction in lower classes? In primary schools, which language was suggested as the medium of instruction as per the Wood's Dispatch? Okay, yes, for primary schools and in villages, there they have given the suggestion, they have made provision for setting the vernacular languages as the medium of instruction. But what about the higher classes? In higher classes, what was the medium of instruction as per the Wood's Dispatch? Okay, Shraddha, correct answer. Rishabh, correct answer. Before that, Manjeet, correct answer. Okay. For higher classes, they have kept the Yuva Anglo vernacular. This Anglo vernacular was not for higher classes. For higher classes, they have kept English as the medium of instruction. But if it is a primary school in village, okay, so that may have the vernacular language. And if there is any high school or affiliated college at district level, then they may have Anglo vernacular language. Understood? Otherwise, for higher classes, English will be the medium of instruction. Okay. Now, see, this Wood's Dispatch emphasized on every field of education. Okay, this Wood's Dispatch actually emphasized on every field of education. So there was a specific term given to Wood's Dispatch on that basis. What is that? Magna Carta of English Education. That is correct. That is called Magna Carta of English Education. Yes. Now there were some universities which were set up on based of this Wood's Dispatch. Now, on which places the universities were set up on basis of this Wood's Dispatch? Okay, you are very fine, very good. Correct answer. Correct answer, Manjeet. It was Bombay, Madras, and Calcutta. Rishabh, there were 3 places. Rest all correct. So Bombay, Madras, and Calcutta were the places where universities were set up as per the Wood's Dispatch, and it was set up in 1857. Correct. One more very important thing happened in 1857. Can anyone tell me that is not in this chapter? 1857 is a very important year. Can anyone tell me why? Shraddha, correct answer. There was revolt of 1857 that is actually considered as first freedom fight, right? Okay, who has set up Central Hindu College at Banaras? Who has set up Central Hindu College at Banaras? Faster. And when? Who has set up Central Hindu College at Banaras and when? Year also. Yes, Shraddha, correct answer. Okay, correct. Manjeet, correct. That is, Saksham, the year is wrong. Year is wrong. The answer is Annie Besant in 1898, not 1916. Annie Besant in 1898, she laid the foundation of Central Hindu College at Banaras. And who established the Hindu College at Calcutta? There was a Hindu college which was set up at Calcutta. Who set up that and when? Who set up the Hindu college and when? Okay, Rishabh, correct. Okay. So, see, there are two Hindu colleges. One is Central Hindu College, which was established at Banaras. So that was done by Annie Besant in 1898. Now there was Hindu College at Calcutta, which was established by Raja Ram Mohan Roy in 1817. Okay. Now, who has established Vedanta College and where? Okay, and when? Who has established Vedanta College and when? Okay. Correct answer, Ria. So Vedanta College was founded by Raja Ram Mohan Roy in 1825. That is correct answer. Now see what you people need to do, as this chapter is only based on the colleges and schools. Okay, when, who established which college and when. So when you are going through this chapter for revision, please read everything. Who set up what, who founded what and when. Please go through this. Okay. So that will help in your test. Fine. Okay. Any other confusion you people have? If you people have any confusion, you may ask. Okay. Last question I want to ask. Last question for today. When was NCE set up? And what is the full form of NCE? When was NCE set up? And what is the full form of NCE? Weekly. Saksham, correct answer. Okay, Rishabh, correct answer. But both have given incomplete answer. I have asked two questions. Full form of NCE and when. Okay, Manjeet, correct answer. Shraddha, correct. Riya, correct answer. You were correct. Okay. So answer is National Council of Education. NCE is National Council of Education, which was set up in 1906. Okay. Can anyone tell me who has set up this? Who set up this NCE, National Council of Education? Okay. Satish Chandra Mukherjee. Correct answer. Satish Chandra Mukherjee has also founded Dawn Society in 1902. Okay. Thank you everyone for today. And we'll continue the revision class tomorrow. Okay. Thank you everyone.